Let's get radical, baby. Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo. You back with the Very Radical Podcast, man. It's your boy J Rad. You can follow me on the gram, JRAD1CAL, J Radical, because I'm just that rad, my boy. I'm telling you. It's not fake. It's not a facade. It's real life. But I just came to talk, man. I came to answer these questions that I got on Instagram. I asked y'all some questions on Instagram. Y'all gave me some answers, and I'm about to. Oh no, y'all gave me some questions, and I'm about to answer them. That's what I meant. My fault. But first question that I got was, what is my thought on a guy cheating on a female? My thought of a guy cheating on a female, I feel like nowadays it's kind of just like guys kind of say they cheated on a female, but it wasn't any feelings attached. They cheated on a female for the feeling. They cheated on a female because they might have just wanted some play that night or something like that. They might have just wanted to mess with somebody at night, but they will ultimately say I still love you or I still have feelings for you, regardless of what I did, the actions that I did. And that doesn't rock with a female. I'm not condoning that either. I'm not saying that's justifiable. I'm just saying that don't rock. And same for a female though, but for a female it's like when a female cheats, it's more like they've meant it, like there's feelings behind it. Like the guy that they cheated on you with, they might like him, like they might want to be with him for real. I'm not saying that's true either, but I'm just saying that's typically how it's looked at. Like it's like if a guy cheats, he was just trying to get his. But if a woman cheats, it's feelings attached. It's deeper than that. There's really some feelings and meaning behind why you cheated. So I don't condone either, honestly. I don't really have a definite opinion on a guy cheating on a female. But if we're saying it goes both ways, don't cheat. Find you someone that you trust, that you always feel like you can come back to, that you can always, spend time with, someone that gets you. Y'all are connected on multiple levels. Y'all are able to express yourself emotionally, that emotional intelligence. Make sure that you are with someone that you can talk to and express yourself with and be yourself with. Do you think aliens are real? That's a good question because yes, I do. And you might think you might be thinking about those little ugly, big-headed aliens, like E.T. looking aliens with the fat heads and the weird fingers and the skinny bodies. And, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about life beyond Earth. I just feel like there's life beyond Earth. I feel like there's got to be something thriving out there that, we just don't know about. Now, if I ever seen a UFO, though, best believe I'm keeping that to myself. Because why would I tell anyone that I seen a UFO? They just gonna put me in a crazy house or an asylum. They might be like, yo, this dude is tripping. But nah, if I seen a UFO, I wouldn't even be surprised. I would be like, hey, they here. Who they grabbing? Who they taking with them? Not me. Hope it's not me. I'm not trying to go out there. I'm trying to stay here. What is your best piece of clothing? Best piece of clothing. Wow. My best piece of clothing is probably this Frey label pullover that I have. It's right here, actually. I'm bugging. I don't know why I didn't pull it over. I got this off Instagram, though, Frey label. I don't know if she still makes these or not, but if she does, you got to tap in because she locks in. She does what she does. Hey, this not no promotion either. I'm just saying who I rock with. You feel me? I rock with this because, all right, look at this. First off, we got the GG number right here. Beautiful. And can we just talk about the pattern on this? Look at the pattern, man. The pattern is crazy. So we got the GG number right here. We got the Lakers font. Then we got the Infinity 8. RIP Kobe, RIP GG. Infinity 8, forever with us. Forever Mamba, man. I named my dog after Kobe, man. Come on. Kobe is him. And then the back too, goodness. Yo, she ate with this. I'm not gonna lie. It was about $200. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little expensive, but it was worth it though, cause that's definitely one of my favorite pieces in my closet. I have a lot of clothes, and I was almost going to pick a favorite type of piece for like shirt wise, outerwear, like jacket, pants or shorts. You feel me? I was gonna do like a 3 segment type of thing for that, but that's definitely my favorite piece. Like, and it's my favorite piece because it's like it's sentimental almost. It's like it's a masterpiece, man. It's a masterpiece. Honestly, that's all I can really say. It's a masterpiece. She ain't messed with that. She ate. No crumbs left. No crumbs. Would you have sex with someone just for their body, or does the face have to be valid too? No. Honestly, face and body is not enough for me. If you wanna, if I wanna be attracted to a female, I'm looking at the mindset and I'm looking at the energy that she carries. Because she can be beautiful. She can be a 10 in the face, 10 in the body. Oh my goodness. But her energy could be like a 2 or 1. She could be hateful. She could be, nasty, always complaining, never grateful, never satisfied. And, I might, and that has the ability to rub off on me if I, choose to give her my time, choose to give her my energy, my attention. So I usually look for energy and mindset in a female because, that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to energy and mindset. Now, of course, the body and the face, it's got to match my liking, but I'm more open to looking past, certain things if the mindset and the energy is there. If you a cool vibe, like if you don't force nothing and, we mesh well and we get together and it's like, it's a good time. Then it's like, all right, this is someone that I can talk to. This is someone that I can, come back to. If you got the mindset that I possess, if you have a mindset that I'm trying to possess, then you're someone for me. If you have the energy that radiates in a room, if you have the energy that uplifts me and I have energy that uplifts you, we might be good for each other. You never know. But that's the type of people, that's the type of females that I look for. That's the type of, that's who I look out for. Because a face and a body, that's it's cool. It's cool, but it's more than that. It's more than meets the eye, in my opinion. That's what I say. It's more than meets the eye. What's the next thing you need to work on to be better? The next thing that I need to work on to be better is my consistency. And I say my consistency because I'm a consistent person, as in once I know what I want for myself and what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set a routine and I'm gonna make sure that I get it done. But my consistency is I want to be consistent in my attempts of trying things. I want to be consistent in, making myself make these experiences that I want for myself. So it's like I was saying before on my last podcast. You ain't listened to it, go check it out. But the 100% one. But like I was saying, on my plate, I might have way too much food on my plate. And so that consistency that I'm talking about is being able to differentiate and like pick something on my plate and devote my time to that, and knock it out. That type of consistency. And if I pick something on my plate, I'm finishing it no matter how long it takes me. So it's like I picked something on my plate. It might take me 2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks. But hey, once I finish that, it's on to the next one. I'm not just trying this and then once I get bored, I'm doing something else, doing something else. No, the consistency is I'm doing this. If I get bored, so what, man? Keep trying, keep going, keep doing it. And if you get bored in this moment, put it down for 5 minutes, come back to it. Put it down for 10 minutes, hour, come back to it, and try, start it back up. That's the type of consistency I'm talking about. So I want to develop that type of consistency because I feel like that's the type of consistency that you need to move forward in life. I feel that's the type of consistency that like presents opportunities and makes things available for you. It kind of makes you ready for things. So it's like once an opportunity is presented to you that requires you to be consistent, you've already been practicing this consistency with like little things in your life. You've been building it up and up and up. And at this point, once you get to that opportunity, it's like it's as high as it can be. It can still go higher, but it's at a high point where it's like, I done practiced for this. I done did this before. This is nothing to me. So that's really what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to make it so it's nothing to me. You feel me? I'm trying to, second nature. Like just like I be breathing. I want it to be second nature. That I go out and I pursue and I conquer. That's what I want it to be. But that's a good question, man. Like honestly, there's a lot of things that I do need to work on for myself, but consistency is probably like the number one that I think about the most. There could be something like even bigger than consistency that I need to work on. Like I think I have good communication, but I think my communication could be much better because I keep a lot of things to myself. So I think that with communication, I think I could, you know, express myself a little bit better, because I think I assume that nobody cares about what I have to say, which could be wrong, but I assume that off the rip. Like, I could say this, but I'm not going to because who cares? And when in reality, someone actually might need to hear what you have to say. So that's the whole reason why I even started this podcast. I'll be real with you. I like talking in the mic a little bit. The camera new to me, but, I like talking in the mic. So if someone needs to hear what I have to say, I want them to be able to turn this on, listen, I don't want them to be like, oh, it's J-Rad. He not even talking about nothing. Like, hey, come on now. I got feelings too. You feel me? Someone asked if they could be a guest on the show. Please, man. Please. I'm looking for guests on the show. I'm looking for people that know things, that can teach me things. I can pick at their brain, they pick at mine, back and forth. I got 2 mics, I'm not ducking. Basically, that's all I'm saying. I'm not ducking. So if you want to be on the show, you got something to talk about, you're experiencing something, a subject to a certain degree, come on the show and we gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up on the show on some natural, good vibes. And yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I'm very open to having people on the show because you might know something that I don't, and it's good to get different perspectives, male, female, whatever they know that I don't is open for them to teach to you. So I actually do like that idea of having people on the show and, getting that started. I would like to make this a regular thing if I could, and I will. Speak it to existence. Hey, speak what you want into existence, man. Forget everything else, man. Speak what you want into existence. If you want something, say it right now. Yo, if you want something, say it right now that you want it and say that you're going to get it and say when you'll get it and say how you'll get it. You feel me? Say it all. Say the whole plan out. Say the whole plan out because you can't keep thinking these things in your head because they just going to go away. You feel me? They're going to go away. You're not going to think about it for a little bit. It might come back and it's like, oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. And it's going to go away again. Nah. Say it out loud. Manifest it. Think it. Live it. You feel me? Make it real. Make it a reality. Make them dreams a reality. I like that saying. Make your dreams a reality. What's the toughest mental challenge for hoopers? I can say what the toughest mental challenge was for me, at being a hooper back at school in Virginia Beach. The toughest challenge for me was probably like my patience, and it was more so like I was patient at first, because when you come into school, you don't expect yourself to be the man. You don't expect yourself to get the most playing time. You don't expect yourself to, get the recognition that you would want. But I was putting the work in, doing my time, doing my due diligence. And eventually it just became to a point where it's like, how much more work do I have to put in to even get a chance? You feel me? Like, how much more work do I have to put in from what I'm already doing? These late nights, these early mornings, how much more work do I have to put in before I even get the chance to, show what I have, show what I have to prove to myself. And eventually it just got to a point where I got impatient. I started getting like depressed and anxious about my circumstances and like what was next for me. I'm like, I was confused. Honestly, I was very confused. I was scared because I didn't really understand what was going on. I was lost. You feel me? I was lost. And that's not a fun feeling, but at the same time, it forces you to find yourself and it forces you to pick yourself up. You feel me? Like from that depressive state I was in, I was forcing myself to pick myself up every single day. Like the way that I was living over there, I'm not proud of it at all. I'm not saying I was doing bad things, but I'm not proud of the way that my mindset was and the way I was going about things because ultimately I was angry, but it wasn't like I was angry at somebody. It was more so angry at like the situation that I was in and the fact that I couldn't get out of it, or at least it felt like I couldn't get out of it. And so I resorted to, transferring schools. So I don't play basketball right now, but I resorted to transferring schools and, stopping the production or stopping the process of continuing my basketball career in college. And ultimately, that was such a hard decision to make, and it kind of hurt me. But I think it was the best decision because it opened some doors for me and made some opportunities available for me to capitalize on, and I'm thankful for that. Like I'm thankful for the position that God has put me in today. You feel me? I give all the glory to God. So I'm thankful for God for putting me in the position I'm in today. Because I mean, who knows if I stay in my last, predicament, if I stayed in my last problem, yeah, who knows what will be happening right now? I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I'm happy for where I'm at. No regrets. Happy for where I'm at. But yeah, that's probably my biggest challenge my biggest mental challenge was the patience, waiting because I'm putting the work in and I'm not seeing the results that I need. So it's like, well, I'm seeing the results, but I'm not getting the chance that I need to show it off, show off the work that I've been doing. And ultimately, if I'm not being able to show off the work, then it's kind of just like I feel like a dead end. I feel like I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm useless. And nobody wants to feel useless. So, I mean, yeah, I got up out of there. But, yeah, I think that the mental challenges really got to me. Like, it really got in my head bad, and it caused me to make these decisions. But, I mean, I weighed out all of my options. I made pros and cons. I said, hey, should I stay here? What happens if I stay here? Like, this, yada, yada, yada. What happens if I leave? This, pros, cons. Okay, this is the benefits. All right, this is, all right. Yeah, see, you feel me? So I was like weighing everything out. I wasn't just blindly like, all right, I'm done, I'm leaving. Like, nah, it wasn't that. I didn't want to leave. But it was more so like, I have to leave. I have to get out of this because if I don't get out of this, who knows how long this will last? Who knows how long I'll be stuck in this abyss, this depressive state, this anxious state. I don't like. It wasn't a fun state to be in. I mean, those that deal with depression and anxiety, I applaud you for staying strong and doing what you do every day. I pray that y'all stay strong and I pray that y'all find the help that y'all need, man. I truly do. Because I don't, yeah, that depression is no joke. Anxiety is no joke. Just going through mental battles is no joke in general. Like, it takes a lot of strong willpower and a strong mentality to get yourself out of those, those holes, those deep abysses that you're in. So to all of you, what was it like transitioning from one college to another, especially being a part of an athletic team? I think the transition was pretty like, it was new. Like I had never, because obviously I transitioned from high school to college, but transitioning from one college to another, that's different, especially when you were on a team. It's much different. So, the life that I lived at the first college, I'm, waking up every day, every single day. It's basketball, working out, classes, eating food that I did not like, uh, sleeping in the bed that I was not comfortable in. But like over there, that's basically what it was. Like I'm living a different life. But then coming here, it's like I'm having to adapt to not playing basketball and watching from the sideline. Better food, better crib. But it's like a different environment though. It's like I was playing D3 before, now I'm playing D1. Or not playing D1, but I'm like involved in like a D1, orientation. I'm involved in like the team that's in a D1 spot. So it's like a different type of feeling almost. Like it's like I'm trying to adjust and soak in all the knowledge that I can because I still had dreams of playing basketball at the highest level, but things didn't work out in that way. So I was forced to still be surrounded by basketball, but I was forced to, take a different route, which is okay. But the transition was smooth though. I'll say it was a smooth transition. It wasn't bad. I don't regret it. I think that God really set things up for me to prosper and move forward and grow and evolve from the last situation I was in. So I am thankful for where I'm at. Like I keep saying, I'm thankful. I'm thankful because I am. I'm thankful for where I'm at, man. Like it's cool though. It's cool over here. And I'm right 25 minutes from DC, 30 minutes from the crib. You feel me? I get to see my dog when I want. Get to see my family when I want. Get to see my friends sometimes when they're not in school. So it's like it's all right. You know, I'm trying to make the best of what I've done for myself. Another question: what keeps you going every day? How do you get up and push yourself? And this is deeper than goals because what if you have none? All right, I'm gonna answer this first one. What keeps you going every day? This will answer probably both of your questions. What keeps me going are goals, motivators. You know, having things that I look forward to when I wake up is what keeps me going. Because if I didn't have anything to look forward to when I wake up, anything to look forward to throughout the day, then it's like, what am I doing? You know, I probably question myself multiple times, you know, and that would probably be taxing on me, my mental. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Like, you know, that constant uncertainty of what's next. You know, that's a common feeling, but it's, you know, it's not a good feeling though. It's not like you enjoy that feeling. So I say develop some goals, develop some things to look forward to, develop something like even if it's small goals that you can accomplish in a week, in a day. You know, develop them so you build the habit of having goals that you stick by and, you know, develop a regimen for, you know, develop a schedule for. Because once you develop a schedule for these goals, it's like once you wake up, you already know what you have to do. You already know what has to get done. And I'm going back to this plate, man. Once you get done with what you got done, pick up another one and see. So that's kind of how the ball keeps rolling. You keep picking up these goals, keep picking up these tasks, keep picking up these things that you have on your plate, and you finish them. You finish these things one by one, and then you go and grab the next one, grab the next one. You know, it's important not to put too much on your plate, like I was saying in the 100%. Important not to put too much on your plate because once you have too much on your plate, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. You might get full very quickly, just off the strength of seeing what's on your plate. You feel me? You might not even take a bite yet. You might be full off of what you see. And that's the problem. That's why I try to do things before I talk about them, because once you talk about them, you kind of like put that in your head. Like I've already done it. I've already gotten it made. I'm already on the path to doing what I want to do. When in reality, you're not. You got to be quiet. You got to keep things to yourself until they're done, you know? Because then people will start to expect things from you, and you might not even be on the right path to get these things out the way, knock these things out. You feel me? So it's like, do what you got to do behind closed doors. Do what you got to do on your own when no one's watching, and then pop out when you know, have yourself together, have yourself situated, have yourself ready. You're prepared, you know. My dad always told me prior preparation prevents poor performance. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. The P's. And I think that, yeah, the way you prepare yourself now is setting you up for your future. So develop some goals. Like being able to develop goals now is important, because if you don't develop goals now, it's going to be harder if you develop goals in your future. As an adult, you need goals. You need motivators. You need things to look forward to. You need things to work towards. And so I feel like right now, work on developing some goals for yourself. You feel me? Like small ones. If you need help, I can help you. But small goals that you can, you know, accomplish, that you know you can accomplish in a short amount of time. You feel me? So maybe a goal of yours is, I want to get a job this summer. I want to make some money this summer. All right. Open your computer, open your phone, and search jobs near me. Simple. Do something like that. I want to work out more. All right. Go to the gym now. Go to the gym and start that habit. You know, look on YouTube, look on Instagram, look up a workout routine, and go to the gym. You know, I feel like there's no reason to make excuses nowadays. You feel me? I feel like there's no reason for someone to say they can't do something. You know, and I used to say, like, growing up, I would say, like, I would want to make a lot of money. I'm going to be real with you. I would want to make a lot of money. So it's like, I would say, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. I mean, And then I started watching podcasts, and people say, man, your phone is the main thing for you to make money. Like, there's money all on your phone, but people don't really realize that. They just want to go on apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You feel me? They want to like play around on their phone. They want to text. They want to call, which is cool. You can text, call, do all that you want to do. But just know that making those excuses like I can't do this is sitting right in front of you, you know? You just got to go get it. You got to have the mindset like, oh, I can do this. So, yeah, develop that mindset, develop those goals, and chase after what you want to chase after. But the mindset and the will has to be strong enough for you to do that. So when you wake up in the morning, if your mindset isn't strong enough to get up out of bed and do what you got to do, then you won't do it. You got to want it for yourself. You got to, that's what I'm saying, speak these things into existence, because then you'll start to want it for yourself, you know? You'll start to imagine these things for yourself, like, oh, yeah, that looks good for me. Let me go get that myself, you know, because no one else is going to give it to you. I'm telling you, no one's going to give it to you. If you're waiting for someone to hand something out to you on a silver platter, stop. They're not. No one's going to do that. I'm sorry. It hurts to say. It doesn't even hurt to say, but it hurts to realize, like, oh, I got to go get this on my own. Man, you should want to get it on your own. You should want to, because once you do it on your own, you develop that sense of, I know how to do this now. So now you're useful for other people that, you know, might be lacking in this area. And now, you know, you're a helping hand. You're somebody that people can look to and call upon when they need help. And I think that's very important, because I don't know, being someone that people can look up to is super huge to me. Like, even right now, I feel like I still have a lot of questions for myself that need to be answered. But you feel me? I feel like I have enough experience in certain categories where I can help my friends or even random people, you know, get some sort of answer that they're looking for. You know, maybe if it's not even a definite answer, I might be able to get the ball rolling with you, or give you some insight that you might not have been able to see yourself, or you might need it. Like, yeah, two heads better than one. So I might be able to be that extra head that, you know, pushes you forward and tells you something that you didn't realize or something like that. You know, you never know. But yeah, I do like talking to the mic and talking to y'all. I appreciate these questions y'all gave me. I did have one more. Someone told me to rap something on the mic. Like, who y'all think I am, man? I don't know who y'all think I am. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the Very Radical Podcast. It's your boy J Rad. Follow me on the gram again, JRAD1CAL. You feel me? J Radical. I'm just that rad, man. Come on. It's not a game. It's not a game. This is real life. I'm very rad. Just so y'all know. But I like being on the camera a little bit. If y'all like that, y'all can let me know. But yeah, peace. Catch y'all. I'm the plug to say that. You gotta get it from J-Rad. I put it on and they mad. Whether it's early way fashion, no. Styling but with passion, no. You might have thought it was fashion, no. Baby, this J-Radical.